Hi there and welcome to the channel. I hope that everyone is doing great and I'm back again with another video. Today I will be sharing some important art tips, so let's get started. Graphite could be a really messy medium to work with, and if your hand gets dirty while working with graphite, all you can do is actually place a really small piece of paper in between your hand and the working surface. It will keep your hand and your working surface completely clean. Next tip is that you should stop overusing your darker grades and you should be using a whole range of the graphite pencils that is available to you. This means that you should be incorporating the lighter pencils on the spectrum as well, because they are there for a reason and it will definitely give you a really huge range of spectrum of tones. For example, in this eye I have only used a 6B in the darkest areas, while an 8B is only used for the eyeball, and you can definitely see that I still have a lot of tones going on in here without using a super dark pencil. But here I'm using a lot of darker tones as well, especially the 8B. In order to add highlights to your drawing, we can use different kinds of erasers, especially this mono zero eraser that has been used by artists for a really long time, and it does provide really fine, precise work. But just in case if you don't have it, we have an alternative for that. Cut a large piece of eraser into smaller pieces with the help of a knife or a blade. Make sure that you take care of yourself while doing that and don't hurt yourself. Then you want to cut that small piece into even smaller but longitudinal shapes, and then it is all ready to use. You can use it to add highlights just as you would use a Tombow Zero eraser, and it provides again really perfect precision work just like that of the Tombow Zero eraser. Tip number 3 is for the cleaning of the paint brushes and makeup brushes that are used for the blending process. It's a good idea to wash your paint brushes every so often, but you can use a clean piece of paper and rub your dirty brushes on top of it until all the excessive graphite has been removed. It is a very effective method for removing the excessive graphite without damaging the bristles of your brush, and after that the brush is clean to be used on your drawings. Next tip is for the complete beginners. So you don't want to complete your artwork in one sitting or simply try to hasten your work, because it will definitely decrease the quality of your sketch and it will make you frustrated with your own artwork. For example, this barred owl sketch took me about 1.5 months to complete because I had my exams going on and I just could not sit for hours to complete this. So ultimately it's a good option to take your time and split your time into whatever that is reasonable for you, and then work on your sketch without exhausting yourself and enjoying the process. Tip number 6 is to add a simple background to your drawing with the help of a graphite pencil and a sandpaper. Rub the graphite lead onto the sandpaper and make some graphite powder. Now sprinkle this graphite powder onto the areas that you want to fill, and with the help of any of the blending tool, it depends, like you can use a makeup brush or any kind of tissue paper to blend this together onto the background, and it will provide a really nice and quick background for your drawings. Another important tip is that you should not be putting a lot of pressure with your pencil onto the paper, because it will create some small indentations that are going to be visible even after using an eraser. So the only remedy to this problem is that you should grasp the pencil really firmly into your hand, but do not apply excessive pressure onto the paper, and that is the only thing that you can do to prevent from those indentations. And last but not the least, I would suggest you to start using grid method if you really want to improve your drawings. It is really a quick and easy and a completely fuss-free method to draw exact outline for your sketches. Some people do show up and tell you that how grid method is complete cheating, but those are the same people who can't even draw a circle, so don't listen to them. That was all for today's video. I hope you learned something new, and thanks for watching.